Wow. Ran out of coffee this morning, just picked up some Maui coffee. Gonna go and give that a go. Today, a little damper in our plans. We were going to do another 6 runs today, Adam and I, 3 runs each. But we need to do a shoot today. I say damper in the plans, this is gonna be so much fun. So we need to do a shoot today, a water shoot where Adam gets his water housing out and I'm going to foil, wing and parawing. And we're gonna take you with me because I wanna show you what it takes to get these shoots. So let's do it. For me. There's a lockbox. So in that last video, you can actually see how Adam was shooting those photos. Absolutely mind-blowing how he does that. He's on a foil drive setup with his HD big camera and he gets up, foils behind me and shoots those shots. Insane. So impressive. Getting back on the wing for that shoot actually made me realize how incredible a tool wing foiling is if you want to progress in sup foiling, even prone, anything where you're not wing powered. Having that wing there so you can just get back up like that was the reason I was able to push it a bit more in the waves. So it was like, all right, get high, because if I fall down, I have a wing here. I just get straight back up. So yeah, having the wing and doing a downwind run like that, it actually took us 2 hours because we were shooting. So we were like winging around and I was just dialing things in. And I was just really trying to ride high because I was like, there's no consequence to me falling, and I was practicing some turns and I was just really practicing my glides. And one of the things I really practiced was the no pump challenge. I'm very much a person who gets into this hole of just pump, 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 pump and get stressed, and I don't pump quite right. I actually pump the foil down, whereas you need to pump and sort of ollie the board up in a way. You're pumping and you want to sit it there, pumping and sit it there. Again, much easier said than done, not something I even do yet, but you want to pump it in a way that you're not pushing and slamming the board down. So yeah, that little wing run was really good and helped me practice all these little things, knowing I can, if I fall down, I don't have to paddle back up with the paddle, which is a whole nother thing. If anyone's on the journey, you would know how hard that is. 3 runs in total, 3 of the Turtle Bay to Sugar Cove runs, which are those 8K runs. The reason we're doing those is because the driving time is a lot shorter, and so you can actually smash out more of the runs. You can change gear, change mast placement, you can change a lot of things before you do it again, which I think is really, just let these guys go, which I think is really handy. So you can change a bunch of things, and we did one wing run where we were doing a shoot actually. So I used a wing which I haven't used for like 8 months, and it taught me a lot because I could really just let go, know I could fall and get back up. So I tried to practice really getting high, really just gliding, doing some turns to practice my turns, and that took us about 2 hours doing an 8-kilometer run because we were actually winging around doing some shoots. So that took a while. But I did learn a lot through that run about the energy of the foil and just taking it easy and riding it around. And then we did I got 2 downwind runs after that. The wind fully kicked. It was so windy, probably one of the windiest days I've had here actually. And the runs were so much fun. So the first run, both runs I ran around a 520 square centimeter foil, and I felt so dialed in. It was the first time I was really able to get high. And one of the key things I learned throughout those 2 runs was my paddle ups. I'm really trying to practice just race style paddle ups, just going until you get up. And basically that's it. The big thing that I always do is I give up, and Adam said to me is like, just keep pushing, just keep going, and you will feel the foil release and you will go, and that you really want to lean forward. So that kind of clicked for me yesterday, which was really good. Anyway, today we have more firing conditions. There's actually a cyclone off of Hawaii currently, so the swell is about to jack. So we'll see what happens today, we'll see what we get, but I think it's going to be more opportunity to practice, to try some different foils. I'm going to actually try a bigger foil today and just see how I go. Really try a no pump challenge to really learn my foil, and whether you keep up with the swells or not, you just glide and see what happens. So let's do it.